Hello everybody and welcome back to more WildStar. I want to fight this thing. I feel like there's probably a reason to. It's a level 5. Creature's rank superior. Do I give it a shot? Let's open the episode off with a bang. Kapow! Quite literally. Alright. Well, let's see. Oh, cool. Somebody's here to help me. Boom! Right there, you see. Wow, that was really easy. I think it's probably a lot to do with this guy right. Oh, he's also a level 5. What the hell are you? Oh, it's an engineer. That's cool. I don't know much about that class. So we got a mission, or a quest, just for killing him. That is nice. I love it when stuff like that exists in games, where it rewards you for being a little bit more exploratory. Let's go back and figure out what this is all about. But anyways, thank you, buddy, for joining me on another slightly more casual episode of WildStar. Pew pew pew. Crash site alpha. I'll take the time to, explain things every so often. What is this? Traveling on the road increases your movement speed. I never knew that. That is awesome. Thanks, WildStar. That is a really, really cool idea. Is it just... Oh, man. It's very noticeable, too. How did I never know that? Probably because I never walk on the road. All dreg heads ugly. But this one different, big, mutated, or altered, perplexing. Who modified dreg? Why?
Watch what you say.
Don't know.
Target for frustration.
I love how every race, at least every race that I've encountered, has their own kind of speech inflection or whatever. I don't know. I guess you'd say not really accent, more like speech patterns. What the hell is this? A slank scavenger. Interesting. Gotta be careful when I say that guy's name. Core scuttlebutt cries. Oh, that's good. Oh, wow. I really love the visuals in this game, and I typically do not go for deserty, plainsy, whatever zones, but I think this one's done well. Like, it's got the very clear, yellow, orange, brown color scheme, but I feel like there's like enough contrast going on here. Like, you see, like, all these rocks and all these patches of grass just stand out so much that it doesn't bother me. And I don't know how many zones there are. Let's actually figure that out. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, are these like zones that are coming soon or whatever? Not sure. Oh, there's plenty of zones. Cool. And then there's far side. I don't know what that is. Yeah, whatever. But I'm excited to learn about this game. I've done one. What are they called? Are they called dungeons in this game too? I think they're just called dungeons. Done one, and it was awesome. It was super, super engaging, and I've heard that the game has in the past, and what? Probably still does for now. Kind of caters to the more hardcore players. And let me use this time to talk about my history now that we're out of... Let's see. Now that we're out of the beginning part where I need to explain everything. My history with MMOs. High school was dominated by World of Warcraft. I started playing when the game was near the end of vanilla, before any expansions came out. That's when I started to play. I got super into it, off and on. My peak point, where I was in a raiding, like super hardcore raiding guild, would raid like 3 nights a week. That was near Wrath of the Lich King, the second. Is that the second expansion? Why can't I? Yeah, the second expansion. That's where I did the most of it, I think. I was very into Burning Crusade too, the first expansion. But I was so like, oh man, I was hardcore. I was the main tank, like the person who goes in there and soaks up all the damage. Kind of like the shot caller of the best rating guild on my server. It wasn't the best rating server on World of Warcraft by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really cool. I always found so much pleasure in being with a group of people who are trying to achieve this video game goal together, and then like some things would seem so insurmountable, then like a week later you just stomp it. It's always been really fun for me. It's been a big part of my life, and I'm happy to, wait, 1 second. Destroy the Exile Art Cannon. I feel like that's probably up here. It's always been a big part of my life, and I'm glad that I can share a little bit of that on my channel now, in the form of WildStar. My other, I played a lot of MMOs, so many. None have really stuck with me. That seems to be like the trend of people who like got into MMOs through WoW. But however, I did also spend a ton of time on Rift, the game Rift, when it came out. I really liked it when it came out. I haven't played it for a long time. I was actually in the top rating guild when the game came out. Let me go over here. For a very small amount of time. It was we did like world firsts on stuff, and what the hell? I guess it's a good guy. But we did world firsts on stuff. I was a healer for that game, just keep everybody alive, kind of thing. But man, that was fun while it lasted, because I got like this legendary staff thing, like a really good weapon, and it was like I think it was a world first or whatever, and then I quit. It got to the point where it felt like I won the MMO, which is so stupid. But God, where are all of these things? Oh, there's one. I see. I'm getting off, I'm getting a little bit distracted here, talking about all this. But it was so funny. Like, somebody got a really good thing, and then they quit before me, and then I was like, why the heck would they do that? And then I did the same thing. I felt so bad after I looked back on it. But it was just like, I don't know. It just felt like I won, which is so not the case with MMOs. And that's why I think a lot of people are drawn to them, is because you don't really win. And I guess it was just like, there wasn't enough still ahead of me for me to like keep on playing. But then of course like more content came out, and everything I had would have been super obsolete if I came back anyways. Ooh, we get another tiny cutscene. Oh! Neat! That's real cool. Oops. Oh, dang it. What stat is this? Critical hit severity. I have critical hit severity on mine. This is strike through. Strike through is more of a consistency thing. I think strike through is like when you hit, if you have more strike through, it's more likely to actually hit them, because there's a chance that they can block, like deflect it. I believe that's what that's for, so I'll go for that. Seems like a better idea for consistency. Let's see what we got here. New class ability, Runes of Protection, Vitality Burst, Ruinic Healing. So it looks like we just got all of the stuff to be a healer. Support. Yeah. Restore 68 health per second. You know what? Let's put all these abilities on just to get a look at them. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty nifty. So it just heals over time. Spell Surge, Restore increased. While stationary, the Restore is increased. That's interesting. Oh, that's really interesting. Okay. Grant Absorb to yourself and all allies in that line. All right. Yeah, so that's so it gives him a shield, and then there's Restore health to yourself and the 5 most. Ah. So it's basically the healing version of Charge Shot. You know, it might not be a bad idea to have one of these on my bar. Oh. I mean, we do so much damage as is. Might be a pretty good idea to keep one, but what one? 410 Absorb. Seems to me like the shield might be the best. I don't know. For somebody who's just like on the move, because it's instant. So let's go with that. Let's yeah, we don't need gate right now, I don't think. I haven't been using it. Yeah, cool. Let's go with that. Let's give it a shot. It should go a long way to keep us alive. You know, I want to go and do an exploration mission. God, that's what I love about MMOs and kind of the direction they're taking. Like, Guild Wars 2 has this a lot, where you, in fact, Rift had this a lot too, where you go and choose to explore or just do something else entirely at any given point. That's what I really love about MMOs. Just right now, my goal, I want to go and figure out what the hell this is. And also, I want to kill this thing again. I know I already killed one of them, or killed something like it, rather. Yeah. Man, I am a monster right now. Like, oh wow, my damage is really pretty solid. What's this? Unusual rock. Can I get up higher using it? Oh! So I think I've actually done this one before, and I'll show what I did to get up there. Definitely not the intended way, I now found. I like, you know, this does seem like the kind of thing you'd want to do anyways. Or actually, did I do this way? I think I did. Where I just jumped on some cactuses. Ow. Yeah, I now see that this very clearly was not the way that it was supposed to be done. Come on. I actually have a lot of fun cheesing things sort of like that. Oop, up. Yep. Totally not the way it's supposed to be done. I remember, because I remember looking past this and being like, what? What's that down there? Stupid me. Ow. Alright. Gotta decide what kind of Spellslinger I want to play. Oh, we got this. Ooh, surveillance here. This is the site they want us to see. It's pretty cool. Oh. Yeah, it's a pretty cool site. Thanks for taking me up here, game. So we're planting like some kind of beacon. Oh, this is super Guild Wars. This is super Guild Wars 2. They have these things called vistas that you do exactly this. I love it though. I think it's such a smart idea. It really shows off like all the hard work in some of these areas that you kind of just graze past. Oh, is there fall damage? Ah, WildStar. Fall damage. That's so normal. It's okay. I fully get it. Fall damage is something that's really ingrained in MMOs now. God, I gotta look at this guy. What? That is such a cool helmet. Ow, I would look like a bug if I could wear that. Unfortunately, these guys can't be engineers. Okay, what stuff do we have here? Oh, let me get some of this.
Achievement granted.
Achievement granted. Beta reward. Oh yeah, this is for playing in the beta. Ooh, this is pretty super dark. Yeah. Look at me. I'm a gunman. It's got the popped collar and everything. Draw weapons. Phew. I don't know. I'm gonna stick with my simple, practically naked Nightcrawler look for a little while. I kind of like it. I like how simple it is. At least until we get something else cool. I actually have this highwayman. What is it? Yeah, highwayman's collar coat on all my other characters that I've been playing. So I'm getting kind of sick of looking at it, despite it being pretty cool. Mondo's X.
Mondo busy.
What? Mondo busy?
Mondo likes you. Don't want to have to
Okay.
blow you up.
So we've got our last quest hub of the area, it seems. I wonder where we're gonna probably go into Dune next. I hope it's not too much of the same. It kind of looks like it might have a little bit of greenery in there, which is pretty cool. I like it when games, like these fantasy games, play with what's possible. I mean, it's a fantasy game. You might as well, like, who cares if there technically can't be a volcano in this spot? In your world, there can be. You know? You can make a world where there can be a volcano in that spot. There's already these purple Nightcrawler dudes shooting magic guns. Come on. You know, like, and to be fair, like, I have no clue what lies in the future of WildStar. I've only seen a couple zones, probably like 5 or 6. They've mostly been pretty different from each other. Been a couple repeated colors, but let's be real, that's going to happen. Where's the other one? Oh, wow. We gotta start toying with some of these tanks. I'm for that. Alright. Was that person not part of the quest? No. No. I keep on wanting to press my R button, my special ability, to go stealth. My main character is it's technically most similar to a rogue or a thief in other games, but the way I'm playing it as a tank character, somebody who, you know, soaks up all the damage, gets all the enemies attacking them so they can save their party, whatever. And that's something that's not common. You do not typically see, I guess, aside from Rift, but I don't want to talk about Rift that much. It's been so long. It's just, that's not typically a class that you see being a tank, because they're wearing like all this leather gear. I think it's super cool. And I don't know if there's like a ranged tank. Like, I'm not sure. I think that's something that Star Wars: The Old Republic might have done. Another cool thing is that I think is a cool thing. Weapons are tied together. Like, you push this and both of your pistols, you know, switch. I like that. I don't really like the look. I mean, I like the look of these pistols, but I don't like them with my current bare bones look. Let's go up here, finish this quest, and I think we'll complete the zone in this second episode here and then call it. That's my goal, unless it takes much longer than expected. Let's see what you have to say over here, though.
The hunt has no joy.
Oh!
Goodbye.
Tell my father I died with honor. Well, I just killed him. My bad? First and foremost. This guy. Oh, it's so weird. I forget that I'm playing. All my other characters are on the technical good side. It's one of those things where it all depends on how you look at it, I think. It's like both sides have equal claim to something, but this side has the darker, edgier solutions. And I think that's mostly what it is. The races on this side don't even look particularly mean. Like, honestly, some of the races on the quote-unquote good guy's side look a little bit meaner. Like, one of them looks kind of like undead, which is very, usually synonymous with the bad side. Ooh, what's going on here? Oh, they're carpet bombing us. Oh man, that is super cool. That's not a normal sentence. Don't think I've ever said that before. Don't think I, oh, shh. I landed right on the ship. Megatech Merc. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Gotta get out of all these reds. There's so many achievements. These mercs are not a problem. So far. Hope they drop a big old boss on me. That's what I want. Get stand out of that. Let's put myself give myself a shield. That's a pretty nice shield. Oh. Who am I waiting for? You. Oh. Yeah, they did drop a guy on me. They dropped Optimus Prime on me. I like it. I like it. Oh my god. Just like the shape of some of these spells are so cool to me. Oh shoot. Let's oh, it's pulling me in. It's pulling me in. Shield. It's pulling me in. Oh, I'm supposed to kill this. Oh. I see. Let's wake up here for now. Well, should have definitely let myself heal more. Get out of the bomb thing and definitely get out of that because it looks like if I'm not in the little tiny blast when it shows up. Oh cool, we got oh god. This guy just wrecked him for me. He's a level 8. How'd you get to level 8 in this zone? Man. That was, you know, still cool. Ooh, support rating. I'm gonna see what they look like. I don't care that it'll bind it to me. Ooh, I like the way they look more. But do we want support rating? That's gonna be more like the healer. I think these are going to be better for what we're doing right now. Alright, let's go over here. And what are we arming? Oh, I assume there's only a couple places we didn't go. And yes, we are headed to the next zone, Dehradun, which is where we will spend our next episode. Please tell me he's a boss you fight somewhere later.
Need assistance to gather more data.
What?
You will launch drones and satellites and... Are you flying away?
Oh man. That is so freaking cool. I'm glad I can end the episode on that. That is awesome. I really hope that later on we have the ability to take him down. And I'm sure we will. Man, that is super neat. Elysia. Is this the continent we're on, I believe?
The Draken of Bloodfire Village are calling all killers to hard life this side of the fringe. Think you have what it takes? Time to prove it, cupcake.
Time to prove it, Cupcake. Well, anyways, hello. That is where we're gonna end this episode here. Like I said, I'm really enjoying my time with this, and I hope you guys like it too, despite it being different. Stuff keeps on happening though. Well, anyways, that about does it for this episode here. I greatly appreciate all the support that you choose to leave on this series. Anything you leave is awesome. If you want to see more of it, let me know. I will make more of it. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you. See you next time.